Hello everybody, welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. Arkansas Weather Blog Winter Weather Contest. The numbers have been posted, all the entries. Thank you very much. We'll be following that, and we are going into a very active weather pattern, and I'm going to just go over what the GFS has, and I may, if I have some time here, go into the difference late next weekend in the GFS versus the European model. But let me just explain to you what you're looking at here. 500 millibars, and we can see all these disturbances flying overhead. This is about 20,000 feet up in the atmosphere. And the timestamp is down here. So this is, I'm recording this Sunday, December 20th at about 6:45. So we're watching a disturbance come through tonight, producing some showers. And those showers continue. Then I think we're going to have a potentially bigger disturbance. Tuesday looks mostly dry, but look at this disturbance coming in right here. This is early Wednesday morning, and there's the threat for some strong, maybe severe thunderstorms, but the timing of this, there's going to be some dynamics with this, but the timing of this is that it's coming in at night and in the morning, so we're not, the severe threat is there, but it definitely isn't as high as it would be if it was coming in during some heating of the day. But anyway, as this is what's going to, as it passes by, drop a cold front. Okay, let's not call it a cold front. Let's call it a cool front, because it's not going to be cold. Push a cool front, and then that frontal boundary is going to surge back towards the north in response to another storm system. So anyway, so that flies through. So there goes one system, and this is what I'm talking about. See, that goes up there. Now we're looking at, see the southwesterly flow aloft? Okay? So there's a new storm system coming into the west, and this is the big one that we're really going to watch for next weekend into the beginning of the week, right after Christmas. So as this digs down the California coast, that's going to help bring in Gulf of Mexico moisture. So that front's going to, this ridge builds in, front lifts up towards the north, and we get warmer air. And I think that frontal boundary and that warmer air is going to try to move in during Christmas Day, and I'll get more specific with that. But this is one incredible storm system. Watch how this thing closes off. This is Saturday, and the placement and timing of this is impossible to pin down this far out. But this is, I'll show you the differences between the models. This is the GFS closing this upper low off, and that is very strong. And so this would bring a lot of heavy rain and thunderstorms. And then on the back side of it, SNOW. But there are differences. This is the GFS. So I mean, that's a powerful upper level low. And then at the same time period, there's the European, and it's hanging it back here. The European, even for a few of the model runs last week, had it cutting off in the southeastern United States. Then it had it as an open wave, not cut off like this, but it was what we call progressive. It was open and moving along. Now it's cutting it off again. So the European is kind of having a hard time with this. So let's go to the GFS. And we're looking at 6-hour precipitation amounts. Let me see if I can move this over just a touch here. Okay, so we're looking at isobars, and where you see the green, that's rain, and it's showing you how much has fallen over the previous 6 hours. So let's just go past tonight's event. Let's go to Tuesday. Looks dry. The front has moved off towards the south, but then we have that new storm system, as I told you, Tuesday night and Wednesday. And there's the area of low pressure in eastern Colorado. This is Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. There's the low. It's a 991 millibar low here in eastern Kansas, trailing frontal boundary. Rain and thunderstorms right there. So this is the warm front is right here, cold front here. We're in the warm sector, and it could be unstable. And let's look at the CAPE values, the instability, the convective available potential energy. There's that area of low pressure, and the higher the number, the more unstable the air is. Well, I think some of that's going to work its way into south central Arkansas, so strong to severe thunderstorms possible, but I think the biggest threat's going to be down here into Texas and Louisiana, but that quickly moves away, and you can see with these CAPE values shooting up by noon, you got to worry about maybe eastern Arkansas, but again, this is the area right in here, highest instability values, but there are some up here. But you can see what happens here. That front comes in and pushes all that instability towards the south. So now that new storm system that's out over the western United States digs in and starts pumping up that warm, moist air out in front of it, and that's what I think is going to happen on Christmas Day. Okay, I know there's a lot going on, so much going on. So that's Thursday. That's Christmas Eve, dry, and then look at the moisture on the Gulf of Mexico. This is Friday morning at 6 a.m. There's the new area of low pressure developing, starting to kick all that moisture back towards the north. So this is a situation where I think what's going to happen is we're going to have we'll have our low temperature, clouds increasing, wind increasing, showers increasing, And our high temperature, again, if this verifies, our high temperature Christmas Day won't happen until that night, right before Saturday morning, right before midnight, because we'll have slowly rising temperatures all day long. And so this is at noon on Christmas Day. You see those showers moving north. We're looking at mostly cloudy to cloudy skies, and more rain throughout the day. And then this is between 6 p.m. and midnight. More rain coming in, and then that system really gets wound up. That one coming out. Remember, I showed you that big upper level low next weekend. So this is late Saturday. It's got the low, and again, you can't take this literally because it's going to change so much. So there's the low, heavy rain and thunderstorms, but look in the backside. It's got snow and ice across portions of Oklahoma and Texas. The low shoots towards the north. The upper level low comes in. The cold air starts to funnel in at the surface. All right, here we go. Cold air comes in. Look at that, Sunday. This is in the morning Sunday on the 28th. Dun, dun. Cue the theme for Jaws. Dun, 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 dun. So there you have it. So this thing gets wrapped up. It all depends on the timing, the placement, how much cold air comes in, the upper level low coming in, cooling it aloft, and then you got the colder surface temperatures coming in. So there could be something. Don't get your hopes up just yet. Let's see. Do I have temperatures here? Yes, I do. Good. These are temperatures. Let's go. These are maximum. Okay, so this is the maximum temperature between 6 a.m. Christmas Day and noon Christmas Day. The maximum temperature. Okay, so probably the temperatures at noon most likely. And notice how it's cooler. This is what the GFS is doing. The Euro is warm for everybody. It lifts that front doors north and blow torches us. But anyway, you see these temperatures in the 50s, but there's that warmer air on the GFS lurking across southern Arkansas that's going to push towards the north. So the high temperature during the afternoon on Friday, according to this, you got 65 in Pine Bluff to 57 here. Again, several days down the road, this is going to change, but you got near 70 across southern Arkansas, and then 50s here due to cloud cover and that warmer air and some showers and that warmer air riding up on top of that cooler air. So then you look at the high temperature. Look at that. And then the temperature shoots up to near 70 by midnight. So that's why I'm thinking temperatures are going to warm all day long Christmas Day, according to the data we have now. I know there's a lot to go over, and there's so much different stuff to talk about. And let me just go out to where all that cold air comes in. Can you see where the front is? This is Sunday at midnight. There's the front, 70 degrees, but then in the 30s out in Oklahoma. Whoops. 70 southeast Arkansas. This is Sunday afternoon, according to one model. Mid-50s here, but see the cold air coming in, and then it really comes in. Burr. Oh, it's seeing snow cover on the ground, snow on the ground here in Oklahoma, and taking temperatures down to the teens. I mean, you're talking about something 8.5 days away, so don't buy it just yet. So much going on. I hope I made all sense of this for you. You got let's watch Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Not good timing for severe weather, but there could be some. I'm mainly south of Arkansas, but we'll keep an eye on that for you. Dry Christmas Eve. Christmas Day looks mostly cloudy, showers, temperatures warming from south to north as our next storm system digs down the west coast and starts to build in that ridge out ahead of it. So very active weather pattern going into the last week of 2015. Yeesh, can't believe that. Anyway, so thank you very much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.